Hello everyone, Beatles832 back again. Hopefully you can see this somewhat. Um, Back again with another update, deck starter report. There's been, over the last few days, a few decks that successfully funded and a few that successfully failed, and there's more coming. This, by the way, is the Orbiter playing card display case from Scott King, Crooks and Kings. And it is now, if I can find it, a deck of cards that comes with this. Hopefully you can see it alright. There it is. Pretty interesting. I know the quality is not that good, but it's pretty interesting, vibrant colors. The space theme. There's your back design, kind of rider back-ish. And the faces. They all got eclipses on there with no pips, but indexes. Pretty cool. So there's that one. There's your court cards. They all represent different, what do I call it? Astrological figures. So there's one for each court card for every 12 months. For instance, Virgo and Cancer and Taurus, etc., etc. So that's pretty cool. You have to excuse me for a minute while I go back, find more decks to tell you about. Another new one is slowly funding. I don't know what's going to happen. It's this one, Fishing for Compliments. Fishing for Compliments. And it's got fishes on the faces, as you can see, of every card. Really nicely illustrated, really nicely done, in my opinion. Don't know if it's going to fund at this rate. It's slowly going there, but it's still a time to get there. So I'll look at some of the cards right here. They're pretty cool. Again, no pips, just illustrations on every card of fishes, but still well done. The back design has a purple color with a fish skeleton on there. And again, I apologize you can't see the artwork a little bit better, but that's what it is with my webcam. Jokers, they hooked a runner instead of a fish. That's kind of funny, kind of a joke, and it's pretty cool. Also new, the Ultimate Universe playing cards from Gambler's Warehouse. Whoops, cancel. My apologies. This is not working out as well as I had hoped on my webcam. But there you go. Ultimate Universe playing cards. There's 2 decks. Relatively priced. It's like $15 for 2 decks plus $8 shipping to Canada. $23 for 2 decks shipped to Canada is a very good price, especially when I'm usually paying $30 to $35 for 2 decks shipped to Canada. There you go. There's one that's colored and one that's a grayscale. The colored one has black backs with black borders. A lot of colors, pinks and oranges and blues. A little bit of red, I guess. It really pops. Unfortunately, not so much on this video screen. And the other one is a grayscale. It's mostly gray with white, a little black, a little red, a little bit duller, but still pops. The faces, and unfortunately I do these no justice, but I definitely recommend checking this one out. Good prices, really colorful faces. On the colored deck, you do get white faces. A little bit disappointed with the black borders and white faces. They could have rectified that by giving it black borders or on the faces or white borders on the backs, but whatever. You get orange for the hearts, blue for the clubs, a pink for the diamonds, and a green for the spades, which I really like. Really colorful, unique. The grayscale, and you can see some of the here. Cool pips, cool court cards. The grayscale deck, you just get your standard black and red pips and black and white court cards, but the same artwork. but really well done. I like it. I definitely recommend checking it out. $6 right now for the early birds for one deck. They're almost sold out. $8 each outside of the early bird. And it's already 53% funded. Another new one I'll briefly mention is this one. It's a Mafia Original Art Cosa Nostra playing cards. Originally it was known as Cosa Nostra, which kind of stands for Art Crust, which is hilarious. Oops, small spelling error. But now they fixed it. It's Mafia, New York City Mafia inspired. Features guys like John Gotti. There is one of the Sopranos. Could be a copyright issue. Unfortunately, it's not going to fund anyway. Then there is quickly mention it. A Scarlet Tally-ho. Where are you? It's coming. There you go. Scarlet Tally-ho from King's Wild. Really cool. Beautiful looking deck, as you can see. If you've seen my other Tally-ho review, you'll know what the faces look like. The back's a little bit different. Limited, only 700 available. There is also a limited edition Gilded Edge version. There's the backs, really cool. They're almost all sold out. There was only 700 available. There is a Gilded Edge edition, which was only 200 available, and then there's this other one, Legacy edition, in this wooden box with only 50 available, something like that. Really expensive, though. $20 each plus shipping. Really pricey. A lot of people not happy with that, obviously. Moving along, there is this one, Life Comes in Number Sign, and it's all about life comes in numbers. Kind of odd. I don't think it's going to fund. Then there is a lot of other favors. Usai, definitely check that one out if you haven't. And again, I apologize about the quality. Playfair, not doing too good. I think I mentioned that one before. Actually, maybe I didn't. It's just a standard face with a very plain Ace of Spades and Jokers. The back design just says Playfair on it. It's a little bit pricey for what it is, and it's not doing too well as a result. Greenback, a couple hours left, 51 hours left, not going to happen. Nightmare of Oz, that one's not doing very well either, surprisingly. Then there's this one, Change Mark Coaching Cards. Every card has some kind of coaching thing on it. The back design, it says here on this one, on the Queen of Hearts, are you procrastinating or is there a reason to delay? It's all about life coaching and whatever. The back design just says Change Mark on a blue design. Currently has $170 with 15 days to go, 2% funded. That $170 was on a $100 tier pledged by his father. If that's all he's going to get for support, it's not going to happen. If he's looking for $10,000, there's no chance that's going to happen. It's just ridiculous. Star Deck, I don't know if I mentioned, 11%. It's funded, 125%, only like $800. It's a really low goal. It's got a space theme to it with different like alien races to the to the suits and court cards. It's okay, but not really my cup of tea. And I think that's about it for Kickstarter. I will mention 311 has a deck coming out for Black Friday called the Rare Bits. It's a copper edition. They previously had a limited release of the original Rare Bits. And these ones are copper, just a slightly different color. They look okay, but it is just a color change basically. I'm not sure how limited they're going to be or how hard they're going to be to get, but I know they got that coming. Looks like Illusionist will be having a new Daniel Madison deck coming for Black Friday, a Black Kings deck. No racism intended there whatsoever. It just happens to be what it is. If they by any chance force me to get 12 to get a limited edition free, I won't be too happy. Also coming, probably for Cyber Monday if I had to guess, David Blaine's Gatorbacks in red. I'm sure Dan and Dave will have something for Black Friday. They always seem to do. Blue Crown, I'm sure they might. Blue Crown is pissing me off a little bit. They had a minimal 2014 deck that they sold recently, a couple weeks ago. Still has not shipped. Apparently it's stuck at the border somewhere in customs. Why they would sell something that they didn't have yet, I don't know. I didn't say anything on the website that I know of that being a pre-order. And of course, coming this Tuesday, the 18th, to Illusionist, the Prohibition series. Maybe I can show you a little bit about that. Maybe. It's a 6-deck set in a wooden box. Hopefully, a lot of people are hoping they will be selling them individually for much less because it only costs like 150 bucks for the set, I'm sure. That's not what I wanted. Ah, stupid. Ah, the hell with it. But there's 6 alcohol-themed decks coming. This Tuesday the 18th, hopefully tomorrow for Black Club members. Or Tuesday for Black Club members only. Whatever. That's what I've got though. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time.